What's up, YouTube? All right, man. Let's get to the point. Serious question, y'all. Serious question. Can you run away from God? Now, I've heard this a lot. It's like, you can run away from a lot of things, but you can't run away from God. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how serious my serious voice actually sounded. I was on point, if I do say so myself. If you agree, I'm not gonna ask you to bless the like button, because then I'm gonna just be hurt, because nobody's gonna hit the like button. But go ahead and just bless the like button anyways, because show some love to your boy. Why not do it? Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I do not agree. I don't agree. I think you can run away from God. I legitimately think that you can actually run away from God. I'm sorry. I know I might offend some people. I know you might disagree. I know you might click off the video. That's my opinion. I think that you can run away from God. And if you stay tuned, you're gonna see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Now, I know that I'm gonna have some people hitting me up in the comment section, and I'm declaring that in the name of Jesus, through faith, y'all gonna be hitting me up in the comment section. But I know people are gonna be throwing me Bible verses like Psalms 139:8. And they're gonna be like, look, you can't stay away from God. And I wanna say this, you're right. Psalms 139:8, you're right. You are right. But here's the thing though. There's a difference between running away from God and staying away from God. You see, you can run away from God. You can run away from God. But that doesn't mean that God won't catch up to you. That's a word. If you're taking notes, write that down. You could run away from God, but it doesn't mean that God won't catch up to you. You could run away. Doesn't mean that you're gonna get very far. And because I know you guys are theologians, you're super smart, you expect proof for everything, I'm gonna give you some biblical, listen, I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you some biblical proof for the things that I am saying. That yes, you can run away from God. First example, we have the example that Jesus gives us regarding the prodigal son. Who we know, not who, but we know that Jesus is having the father-son relationship represent us and God. We have a son who takes everything from his father, his inheritance, all the blessings, all the gifts. And what does he do? He just goes out into the world and just wastes it all, and then he comes back and the father receives him. But the point is, essentially he ran away. He's like, give me the loot. And then just ran away. Example number 2, we have the lost sheep. Now, we say this all the time. Oh, Jesus will leave the 99. God will leave the 99 to find the one. Yeah, but guess what? How did the one get lost? He probably strayed away. He ran away. That's right. He ran away straight away. And guess what? Yes, God will go and he'll find you. But it doesn't mean you can't run away. Example number 3. And I guess this one has a lot more to do with God, but maybe not. But there's the parable of the lost coin. How did the coin get lost? Because I know God's not losing you. It's a parable for us in our relationship with God and that connection, that vertical connection, and we know God didn't get clumsy and lose you. So what happened to that coin? What happened? Did that coin run away? Did it grow some legs and disappear? I don't know. I've lost quarters. I don't have the answers. But again, that's 3 examples, biblical examples, where we get to see vividly that yes, you can run away from God, but that does not necessarily mean that God is gonna stay away from you. God will catch up to you. I bring this up because I feel like the notion of you can't ever run away from God, and you can't run away from God, has put a lot of people in a position where they think that they can behave, they can do, they can react, they can respond, they can live their lives whichever way that they want, and just have the confidence and the certainty that they're never really gonna miss out on God. Like, God is a permanent thing. Salvation is a permanent thing. Like, grace is a permanent thing. Like, you're just always gonna be saved. Now listen here. I wanna be really, really clear about this. Your sin is not N-O-T. Your sin is not a death sentence. Your misbehavior, your failures, your lack thereof, I guess, It is not condemnation. You see, it's not because your behavior, your good behavior, your lack of sin, your good choices, and all that fluff, that was never enough to save you. It is through Jesus Christ alone, all right? And it's through grace. It's through grace. But listen here now. There's a difference between receiving grace, receiving Jesus, and there's a difference between abusing grace and abusing Jesus. Let's head over to Matthew 10:33 just real quick. But whoever disowns me before others, I will disown before my Father in heaven. Listen, you could run away from God. His grace is sufficient. I mean, you can run away and God will find you. Yes, you're right. You can think that you've gotten away with all of it. You can feel like you've gotten away with all of it. But let's be clear. In the end, many are gonna call upon his name. Many are gonna be like, I did this and I did that. I've been good, I've like this. You're just gonna talk about all that stuff. And let me tell you, a lot of people are gonna be met with rejection because there is a difference. There is a difference between receiving grace and abusing grace. You can show God your portfolio of good behavior and still get rejected. Your good behavior is not going to save you. What it is going to save you in the end is going to be your relationship with God. And let me tell you, in any relationship where there is love, where there's respect, where there's maturity, where there's appreciation and gratitude, I can guarantee you that there's not going to be any symptoms of running away. You see, you don't run away from the people that you care about. You don't run away from the people that are important to you. You actually run to those people when you have exciting news, when you're when you're feeling a little down in the dumps. You know, you run towards them in the good and the bad because they're your people. They're your support group. They're your comfort zone. So long story short, yes, you can run away from God. But in reality, do you really want to? Peace.